to Todd's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January the 27th, 2021, and we're going to be talking about Impact Wrestling because, ladies and gentlemen, a return happened last night. But before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about something that I'm going to do a little change this week. We're not going to do 2 videos today. We're not going to do a live show. I think it was NXT, but we're not going to do those. We're going to do. I'm going to watch NXT this week, and not do AEW results until next week. I'm going to see how it feels, just doing one video today, one video every day, except it's still going to be the schedule. It's just we're going to miss one of them. That could be AEW or NXT. Because that's the only ones that's on 2 shows in one day. And I want to change that because I don't want to do 2 videos in one day. Because that's too many videos. You guys want to watch all the videos. It's not easier because because that's what I've done before. I keep on filming videos and uploading videos, and none of you guys were watching that because I was doing too much. Now, my goal was, before AEW even happened, was I do one video each day. And I haven't done that because of AEW and NXT. So we're going to try and change that. We're going to try do a pattern. NXT this week. Next week will be AEW. And so on like that. And see how it feels. Maybe we will do it for a month and see how it feels. And how many views we get that we just do one video on today. That's Impact Wrestling. And one video on Thursday. And we got a prediction video on Friday. I want to see how it feels when we just do one video for a day. One day. Just one day. For the week. The schedule is going to be will be the same. It will be Raw. Will be on Tuesday. Impact Wrestling was to be on Wednesday. It's just going to be Impact Wrestling. There's no video tonight. That will happen tomorrow for NXT. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a little confusing for yourself and for me because I've been doing the AEW and NXT thing for almost a year now. Now I want to change it and see how it feels. Because I want to do one video every day. So, let's see how it feels. So, let's get to Impact Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. No surrenders happening. And we got 2 matches that will happen at No Surrender. Last week, we got the number contenders to the Impact World Tag Team Championships. It will be the Private Party versus the Good Brothers in the Impact Plus No Surrender pay-per-view that will be happening. Or special event, whatever they want to call that. The Impact Plus's shows. So that's going to happen there. But ladies and gentlemen, we got Rich Swann coming out. And he calls out Tommy Dreamer. And we heard that on February the 13th, that's No Surrender, the day before Valentine's Day. And then we heard that even also on February 13th, it's going to be Tommy Dreamer's birthday. And we heard that Rich Swann wants to give Tommy Dreamer a very, very special gift. Give him a world title shot at February 13th at No Surrender against Rich Swann. So it's going to happen because that's what Rich Swann says. And the match is made. So, and then here comes Sami Callihan. He's upset about it that he's not getting the title shot. And he's not the one that embarrassed the company by losing to a AEW guy. Just like Rich Swann did at Hard to Kill. He lost a Barbed Wire Massacre to an Impact Wrestling guy, Eddie Edwards. Sami lost to him. But, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't done there. Chris Bay came out. He wants a shot at the world title. He says, I guess we're giving no gifts. And he says, on February 13th, it's my birthday as well, but I'm going to be 25 years old, not 50. Like Tommy Dreamer, because he's calling Tommy Dreamer old. I think Tommy Dreamer deserves the world title, man. The guy been in wrestling. Has he ever got a shot to the world title in Impact Wrestling at all? I know he did in WWE sometimes. When they had the WWE's ECW, he was the ECW World Champion. But I don't think he ever got a world title shot at Impact Wrestling. He comes and goes and does all that stuff. I don't know. And then Moose comes out and he says, "Where's my opportunity? You promised me my opportunity. I said I quit in that Genesis match against Willie Mack." But Rich Swann says, "Yeah, that was on your time. Your time is up. Now it's my time. And my time says Tommy Dreamer gets a title shot because you didn't want to have a match last week." So those three guys attack those two guys, Tommy Dreamer and Rich Swann. The heels attack Rich Swann and Tommy Dreamer. Willie Mack came out to try to even the odds. He did stunners, and then the lights goes out. The ICU Sami Callihan thing. The lights went out, and then it went back on. We see Ken Shamrock behind everybody, other faces, Willie Mack, Tommy Dreamer, and Rich Swann. And then all four guys attack those three, Rich Swann, Dreamer, and Mack. And then, ladies and gentlemen, after the commercial break, after they got beat up, they went to Scott D'Amore to ask for a match. And Scott D'Amore says, "I will give you the match, but your guys outnumbered." And Tommy says, "We will find a partner." But Scott D'Amore says, "No need. I got you a partner in my office." And ladies and gentlemen, we found out who it is in the main event. I can't tell you guys until the main event. But they were excited. But ladies and gentlemen, first match of the evening, we got Matt Cardona. Teams up with Josh Alexander to versus Ace Austin and Madman Fulton. It was a pretty decent match, not bad. But the winner of that match was Matt Cardona and Josh Alexander after a Rough Rider onto Madman Fulton. Oh, we did see Matt Cardona and Brian Myers finally meet. But ladies and gentlemen, it looks like they're not going to be teammates. Matt Cardona is a nice guy, and Brian Myers just thinks he's a real wrestler. I don't know. But okay. Then we got Brian Myers versus Eddie Edwards. Pretty decent match. Not bad, but the winner of that match was Brian Myers by disqualification. I believe Eddie Edwards did something. I didn't see what he did, but I just see blood on the mouth of Eddie Edwards and blood on the eye, near the eye for Brian Myers. So I think Eddie Edwards did a little biting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the celebration of the Knockouts Tag Team Champions. The new Tag Team Champions. We got Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan with Fire and Flame celebration. I forgot what it's called. But they invited Bravo, Swinger's girls. I don't know why he has girls. You should see what he's wearing. He thinks he's Jimmy Snuka. I think Jimmy Snuka wore it better than he did. But they did not invite Fall Ball because he has no money to buy a ticket. So you had to buy a ticket to this thing. But it wasn't a really good celebration. Everybody was complaining. We have Alicia Edwards as the announcer to announce the champions. And then they gave them their lunches or catering. And it was a cheese slice, if you don't know what that is. It was a cheese slice that's in the plastic. And then a smelly bread that has a bite in it. Yeah, that's really going to stuff you up, man, if you actually eat it. And then they give them the champagne, and Alicia Edwards drank it, and she spit it out. I guess it's not a good champagne. And then we see in the corner outside the ring, in the corner, is a Marshmallow Man. And then Tasha Steelz thought it was Paula Ball, and she ripped the mask off of the Marshmallow Man. It was Nevaeh. Nevaeh and Havoc attack the champions. We just see Alicia Edwards just standing in the ring. I thought she would get attacked, but she didn't. But ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Tasha Steelz was about to go through the table, but no, she escapes. But ladies and gentlemen, for some reason Havoc and Nevaeh won something. I don't know what it is. But okay. So that happened there. That's interesting. Then we have Rosemary versus Tenille Dashwood. It was a pretty decent match. Not bad. We got Tenille Dashwood attacking Rosemary with a fanny pack. or the camera bag, Caleb with a K. But Rosemary still won the match. Good job for her. Then we had Joe Doring versus cousin Jakey Jake. It was big guy versus big guy. It was okay. I'm not a big fan of big guy versus big guy, but it was okay. Joe Doring won the match, and then we got Eric Young and his group attacking cousin Jake, even attacking his leg, putting the leg inside the chair and stomp on it, so he hurt him. And they give him a bandana or something like that. I think that says the team's name. Maybe they want him to join. Maybe. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the main event. The main event will be Tommy Dreamer teams up with Willie Mack and Rich Swann. And the returning. We found out why Trey Miguel did not sign with WWE with his friends, MSK, because he's going to return to Impact Wrestling. He is back on Impact Wrestling. We got Trey Miguel teaming up with Willie Mack, Tommy Dreamer, and Rich Swann. And Trey Miguel changed his hair. I think it's like blondish, something like that, or brownish. Really light brownish. But he's not a part of Rascals anymore. But I thought they were all done when they had their farewell match. Or maybe it's just those two. And then we all thought it was all three, but it was Zachary Wentz and Xavier's last day, not Trey. And Trey, they want to think that Trey was gone, and then he comes back as a singles competitor. Let's see what happens. They will be versing Ken Shamrock, Sami Callihan, Chris Bay, and Moosey Boosie. Pretty decent match. I enjoyed this match. It was great, but the winner of that match was Trey, Mack, Dreamer, and Swann. They got the win, but Sami Callihan was really angry. Even Ken Shamrock, they were yelling at the referee, saying it was a 2 count, but the referee said it was a 3 count. And then we saw Ken Shamrock attacks the referee. Well, Sami told him to attack the referee, and then he did an ankle lock, and no good guy faces like Swann helped the referee, but the referees came out to get him up. I have a bad feeling that Mr. Ken Shamrock is going to get suspended again because he's too stupid. So, yeah, that's Impact Wrestling. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We got 2 big matches happening No Surrender on Saturday, February the 13th. I believe it's on Saturday. February the 13th, it will be World Champion Rich Swann defends his title against Tommy Dreamer and the Tag Team Champions, the Good Brothers, versus the Private Party. Private Party for the Tag Team titles. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's all for me today. Tyler's out. Bye!